Hey, good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. What are we gonna do today? Well, I'm trying to think of some way to challenge myself to catch fish or crappie or perch or bass or whatever without using this thing, okay? I mean the whole setup. Going primitive. You know what gave me this idea is when we were hog hunting with that recurve bow in Florida with Common Man Outdoors, I was thinking, man, I want to do something like that at L&M. What better way to do this than to challenge myself to go catch a crappie, a bass, a perch, or whatever using nothing that has to do with fishing. I mean nothing. Not build your own lure and then make, go buy treble hooks to put on it. I mean, make your own hook, your line. I'll have to find some old fishing line. I need probably about 10 or 15 feet of line, old line. And I know I'm seeing a bunch of old line down there. It's come off my pole before. So I'm gonna make my own jig. I'm gonna make my own hook. Everything I'm gonna do all myself. The pole is just gonna be a stick, and I can't wait to make my own hook. That is the challenge there, to make my own hook and to catch a crappie actually with that. Now bait, if I want to use live bait, I'll go dig up some grub worms or earthworms or something like that. But every single thing that I am going to fish with today is going to be manufactured here at L&M other than the fishing line. If I find an old jig or something like that, I'm not going to use that either. I am going to make my own hooks. You guys are going to join me on this journey and on this challenge. It's a primitive challenge. Only things I make, I fish with, okay? Brad and I did this, about 6 or 8 months ago, crappie cane poles. I'm not gonna use those, okay? I've already done that. But this is gonna be primitive. I'm gonna make my own hook. That's gonna be special right there. That's gonna be the ticket, okay? So join me on this. Smash that thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, and let's get started. Okay, so let me show you guys what I got. What I wanna make my hooks out of. Now that's gonna be the biggest thing that I think is gonna be hard. Y'all have seen these flags that they stick in the ground to mark lines and electrical lines, all that kind of stuff? Well, that's what I'm gonna use. So what I'm gonna do, it's still a little chilly, that's why I got the old gloves on. And I took this right here and I can put a little, make it kind of sharp like that. I don't know if you can see that point, but that point is kind of sharp, okay? Now it's got a little point on it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make the barb on the other side, and all I'm gonna do is just squeeze it a little bit like that. See how it hangs on my glove? Then that makes a little barb. Sit about halfway in there, pull it, and then we're starting to bend the hook. See that? And I'm gonna do it again out here on the end. Make it round. There it is again. Well, this stuff is tough. I kind of like it though, because that's the way you want to hook, because it's gonna have to catch one of these crappie. It's gonna have to be tough. It might be squared off, but it's gonna be a hook, and we're gonna try to use it. There we go. Look at there. What do you think? Huh? Pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. Might be a little long, I don't know. Then we're gonna take it about, I'm gonna take about an inch of it, maybe a little further, gotta bend it over to make the eye. Now the eye is gonna be the tricky part, but we're gonna make it work. And you can cut this off. It's so, there we go. See, now I got another point. I got another point for another hook. I want this hook. So far we're looking pretty good. Look at that. Looking pretty good. It's sharp. Got a little bit of a barb on it. We're gonna take this and bend it over. Okay, we'll squeeze it. We're gonna bend it over. That might need to be a little longer. I probably needed to go a little further than that. This is the first hook. Okay, I probably went a little too far. there we go. That's what I wanted, right? Just like that. Now I'm gonna bend it over, and this could be a bait keeper as well. I think I needed to go a little further. Let me see, get to hold this up for you. That's gonna be a little bit tough. All right, well there's one. Let's make another one. All right, we'll do it again. Now we're gonna make that a little longer than the last one, about right there. I'm gonna make a couple of these because they may or may not work, I'm not sure, but we're gonna give it the old color. Now this is a little longer hook. I like this a little better. I think this is working a little bit better here. Bend it back the other way, real far like that. Oh, there we go. Bend it back, now that's perfect. Squeeze it together right there like that. Now, that right there, let me show you. That right there is a hook that'll work, okay? That will work. I'm gonna make one more hook, then I'm gonna go try to find some line, and pole's easy. Just a stick down there. I'm gonna stay at Rackley Avenue, and I'm gonna go get about 3 or 4 grubs, put them in a bucket, and let's go see if we can catch a crappie. This is pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna go try to find some bait. I'm on the 4-wheeler here. I'll put this shovel in there, close it off. Oh, put my shovel in there. I think I know a place for some good grubs along the fence line. So we're gonna put this in there and let's go catch some grubs. I'm gonna freak out if I catch one in like 2 minutes. But I guess it'll just be a short video, right? I'm gonna dig right in here for some grub worms, and hopefully we can find something. Need to go find some grub worms. All right, I've been digging for grub worms for about 30 minutes. And I thought this challenge would never be this hard finding bait. So we're gonna keep searching. This is absolutely insane. I have been digging for grub worms or any type of worm or cricket or anything for the better part of an hour and a half. Coming up empty. I've looked under wood piles. I've looked under all the old steel, looked under all these old buildings that have been here since the 60s, and come up with the old goose egg, people. The old goose egg. So I'm not giving up yet. What I might do is use the hooks I made, find some line, find a pole, find some small little 2-inch Bobby Garland plastic jigs or something like that, and go down there and see if I can catch them on a homemade hook. That'd be pretty cool. So let's try that. Oh, okay, well here we are, and I am going to find me a pole. The pole's gonna be the easy part. As a matter of fact, there's one right there. Look at that. Nope, that's broke. That's broke. These are all kind of rotten, but anything will work. As you can see, I got plenty to choose from here, but I gotta find one that's gonna be right for me. It's gotta fit the palm just right. Oh, that looks, it has to be big, but it's gotta be stout too. These things are really old and they're gonna break. So that one's pretty good. Let's see. I think I found my pole. And as long as it's a crappie and not a big old bass, I'll be okay. But put a little notch in the end of it. Now let's go find, ooh, that's too big. Right now, you know the drill, you know where we're at. We're going to Rackley Avenue. And I got tons of poles here to choose from. So we are going to look for some string on the bank. So here we go. Let's look for some string. Oh, what is that? Oh my goodness, look at there.
You see what I see? That is a frog. Oh my goodness. We just found live bait. We just found live bait. All right, it's not live, but they like frogs. Sit right there. I wonder if I need to put that in the box. I need to put that in the box. Let me get my box. He's pretty fresh. How about that? That's a huge score right there. That's incredible. That might pay off after all. A little bitty frog. We're gonna put her right back in this little bucket. I got hooks and frogs right there. We're gonna try it. Not too bad. I feel a little better now. I'm rejuvenated, people. I'm rejuvenated. That's pretty cool. Find a frog. See if I can find another one. I didn't think about looking along the bank for things, but that's what we're gonna do right now, okay? I can't believe that. That was pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't. Y'all see what I see? Right there. An old Baker jig. Oh, but it don't have no hook on it. It's broke. Oh well. I know there's line over here. I've lost line over here before. Look in the trees. I have lost fishing line over here before. What's that? Look at there. How about that? That's been there a while too. All right. Y'all saw it. Fishing line on the ground. And I think it's that 8-pound braid. I know you can't see it, but right there, I think it's that 8-pound braid. So we got some line, a jig. It's got a jig and everything on the end of it. We're not going to use it. We're going to use the line for sure. All right, let's get you guys set up over here so you can watch me work my magic here. I was a little depressed there for a while, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you the truth. But now I'm feeling a little better. Feeling a little better. Got a couple of notches in that wood. We're gonna go around it a couple times. This is real simple. Just tie a knot, tie a knot. And trust me, I'm not gonna say I always catch a 5 or 6 pound bass, because if I do, I better get 100,000 views on this video. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with what? Crisco, that's right. All right. Okay, now the most important part, the hook. Which hook should I use first? I want the sharpest one, actually. This one right here is really sharp. I think I'm going to use it. It is sharp. It is sharp. There we go, people. Look at that. Homemade hook. Oh yeah. This is pretty cool. I hope this frog works. And where do you hook a frog? Through the mouth and the belly. Mouth and the belly and the back. Like that. Oh, look at there. It came right through. Look at that. Look at this. Behind the leg. Let's do it. All right. Get out of here if you can see me. Here we go. Oh yeah. I don't want to get out there too far. That frog doesn't look very tasty. Oh, if that doesn't catch one. Should have got monofilament line. If I go find some monofilament line. Oh! Dang on it. That was a bite. Right there, that was a bite. Let's do it again. Oh! Golly! Took my frog. Took my frog and got my hook wrapped in this. Took my frog and that's all I got. All right. Gonna have to go to the artificial bait. We're gonna try it anyway. I just want to catch one. Dang it, with a hook like that. What do you think? I know it's not live bait, but we're gonna try to catch one with a homemade hook. I didn't know the wind was gonna be blowing this hard today either. But there's one good thing about the wind, that I can grab this and chunk it wherever I want it. Oh! Another bite! Oh, golly, you had another bite. And another bite right there. What I am going to do though is leave this in the ground right there. Right there, and I'm just going to stick it in the ground just like that and come back with a crappie rig. And I'm going to see if it's me or the crappie aren't here. Went out and got my crappie rig, the one I got from Alex in Sicily. Got the old Guggen underspin 1/8 ounce with a 2.5 inch snacky swimmer. Now let's see if it's me or the crappie. So what does that tell you, people? Isn't that crazy? That's a 3 pound, 2.5, 3 pounder. I guess I need to work on my primitive baits and lures, and I guess I will. But tell you what, a failed challenge. I had 2 bites. I had 3 bites. Snagged, or just that hook. I'm going to work on perfecting making a hook, and I am going to do this again at some point, and I'm going to make it happen, and I'm going to catch a bunch of crappie. Everything homemade, everything primitive. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. I hope you like this failed challenge. Remember, you subs out there, you can challenge me to do something just like this, and if I fail, you get a free fishing trip here at LM Lake and Golf Retreat with myself and my son Brad from CMO, and we'll come out here and fish with you. Put you on some big bass, put you on a mess of crappie, and we'll have a heck of a time, okay? Had a great time bringing this to you. Smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Love you guys, God bless, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, I forgot to tell you guys one more thing. If you want to get your picture of your biggest bass or biggest crappie or a mess of bass or a mess of crappie or something like that, DM me on Instagram at LMBassman and I'll put it on my channel.